crack as soon as things get hard. As soon as you're uncomfortable, you crack. You crack whenever someone brings up the cost. You crack every time someone brings up the level of commitment required. You crack every time it's a little uncomfortable or awkward or you're tested. And guess what? That is your character. Your character is just revealing its traits, and the traits show up as soon as pressure is applied. And if you don't like that, you're going to have to change some of your characteristics. And if you don't like that, then guess what? You're going to have to hear it again. Because too often people will crack under pressure, and then they don't like how they are. And it's because they're not confident. And you don't realize how much confidence matters. It was whenever a situation is a little bit uncomfortable, maybe someone's bringing up a topic that puts you on edge, maybe you just feel awkward. But confidence kills all that. Look at a confident person. Look at how they carry themselves. You'll bring up something and they'll just be like, either they'll care about it or they'll be completely unaffected. Because in their confidence, they're just like, it either matters or it doesn't. Because they know how to differentiate, and their character is not tested in that way. It takes a lot more for them to crack. That is what confidence does. That's why it's important to build confidence. That's why it's important to do hard things, because all of these hard things that you do are building you. But you avoid the hard things. You know why? Because you want it easy and you want to play it safe and you want to you want to hold off and you want to avoid and procrastinate. People that do all of that don't end anywhere. They don't end up actually getting any better. If you're going to let fear and doubt and uncertainty dictate your life, then you're probably going to end up in the same position in the future as you are today. Nothing's going to change for you. And people that literally make decisions based off fear, based off what ifs, based off maybes, guess what? They end up in the same place. Nothing's changed for them. They haven't changed. They haven't shifted. Nothing has actually worked for them because they don't take risks. Confident people take risks. They're willing to fail, but they're more so willing to win. And if you are a confident person, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And I was once that insecure person. I was once that person that always thought about the ifs and the buts and the don'ts and, oh my gosh, we shouldn't go there. And oh my gosh, we shouldn't say that. And we shouldn't do that just in case. I was that person. Now, I refuse to even let myself be around those people because that person got me nowhere. So why do you think it's okay for you to act that way? Who says it's okay for a person who lacks confidence to ever make a big decision? No one who is insecure can make a big decision. That's the fact. If you have insecurity, change it. If you are insecure, change it. Because I'm telling you right now, the world filled with insecure people is not a good world to live in. So if you become more confident and you walk around stronger, you actually walk around believing in yourself, then you're probably going to say some good things, you're probably going to do some good things, and you're probably going to be a good change that we need. But if you walk around all like, oh my gosh, poor me, and I don't know what to do, and I don't know what to say, if you're going to be that person, come on. Like, how long are you going to honestly be okay being that person? And it's not about average and mediocre and whatever else. It's literally about just being a better person at this point. Because it's not that hard, right? Just get stronger in your body, get stronger in your mentality, start to build yourself every day in small little stackable wins, and you will find confidence. But you're not going to find it in the places that you are trying to find comfort. Confidence is not found in the places that are comfortable. Confidence is found when risks are taken. Confidence is found in the places that are difficult. And the more time you spend in those places and taking those risks, the more confident you become. So why don't you stop with your pity party? Why don't you stop with your what ifs and your doubts and your fears and, oh my gosh, I may not be able to do that and I don't know if I can. Why don't you just stop with that shit? Because at the end of the day, it's not getting you anywhere. You're not moving mountains. All right? No one's looking at you and being like, yes, I can rely on the insecure person in the room. No way. Okay? And that's just the reality. That's literally the facts. And I see this too often. Everyone wants to level up until it's time to do some level up shit. Everyone wants to make a commitment until it's time to make the commitment. Everyone wants to be something bigger until it's time to do bigger shit. And the reality is that you're just not ready. You're not ready. You think you're ready. You think you want it. You don't want it enough. You don't want it enough. Because I'm telling you, if I was to question you, if I was to ask you, do you want it enough? Does it matter enough? Does it hurt enough for you to make a change? And you say, yes, yes, yes. But then I say, are you willing to pay for it? I bet you go, oh, well, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Because here's the thing. Everyone cracks whenever cost is involved. Everyone cracks if it's going to be uncomfortable for them financially. But yet they've been living uncomfortably physically for the longest time. But as soon as finances are involved, they crack and they run away and they look for the closest door. And then they try to call themselves a confident person. Come on. That's not your reality. Everyone knows this to be true. I've spent hundreds and thousands of dollars on my body, on my health, both mental and physical. And I wouldn't trade $1 for anything that anyone else has, because I know that I've built myself. I've built the body that I have. I've built the person that I am. I've built the discipline and the confidence. I've built me. And I've built me from absolutely nothing. And I know what that's like. I know what it's like to be basically looking and digging into your very last dollar. I know what that's like, but guess what? I'm willing to do it because I know it's going to lead me to better places. And the people who tell me that they can't afford it, the people who are out there saying, well, I don't have the time, and the people who are saying, oh, no, it's just not for me. No, it's because you don't want it enough. The reality and the honesty and the truth in this is that you don't want it enough. When you want it, when you truly want it, you'll commit to it, you'll make a promise, and you will keep it, and you will not turn away, and you'll see it all the way through. You're one decision away. It doesn't matter what it costs, because I'll tell you right now, it's probably been costing you up until this point anyway.